Okay, this is my week 4 final project. Uh, Client content contacts manager. We'll take a quick look at the code, set up a connection to the database, check for the post method. If there's information, insert it into the database. We've got our form, a little bit of JavaScript here. The form is actually hidden. When you first go onto the page, you click the Add Client button and it will pop up and add the client. I've got my form here. And then down here is where it brings everything from the database and prints it to the screen using the for each loop and the statement select all from clients order by ID. The update function, it was working for some reason. Now it is not working. I'll show you what's going on with that when I demo the site for you. I'm not exactly sure where I went wrong. I had everything working. Then I started doing some optimization and trying to clean up the code a little bit, and don't know what I did, but it, instead of updating, it adds another contact. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but I've got the update statement here, and to me it looks good, other than the fact on my screen how it these parts here show up a different color. Once they get past this, they stop doing that, but it's, even though it was like that before, it still worked. So I'm not exactly sure if there's an issue in there somewhere or what's going on. But here I've got the form where I use a little bit of PHP to show the form filled out, and then of course it will redirect back to the original client.php page. And then I have my delete, which will delete the contact and then take you right back to the client.php page. Alright, so here's the site. I feel I worked a little too hard on optimization. I kind of did my ADIO out of order, which I don't know why I did that. I started kind of doing some optimization while I was still developing, which obviously I know now is a big no-no. Which I think is where I get, probably something happened to the update portion. But anyway, here's the site. Here's the opening page, and then you scroll down, it has all the contacts. Of course, I've been testing it a lot, so there's a lot of different contacts. Some of them are the same. But we click on Add Client, and then a form pops up. I had a lot of issues with jQuery trying to get this form to show up a little bigger, a little wider, and have an overlay effect, but it's been a while since I worked with jQuery, and just didn't have the time to get all that functionality working. I do want to use this as a portfolio piece, so that I will be continue to work on this even after this class, just so that I can try to make it look really, really nice, develop it a little better. So we're going to go ahead and add a contact. So put a phone number as 444. Email, just say breck@mail.com, and then I'll just do that. Okay, so we scroll to the bottom, and there it is. Now, if I go to delete that person, that person is now gone. We'll go ahead and add that person back so I can show you what is going on with the update. Okay, so we scroll down here, and there she is. Alright, click on update. All of her information is filled out here. This is my wife, so I'm going to go ahead and change her last name to my name. Click on save, and when we come back, for some reason, instead of updating the database with that, it just added a new one. Not exactly sure why that's happening with an update statement, but for some reason I've got an error somewhere that I just can't figure it out. Running low on time, so I need to get everything else done and turned in before midnight. So while watching this, if you notice anything, I'd appreciate any comments on what I could do to fix it, to get this update working, because I'd really hate to end this class and not figure out where I went wrong for the update, part of CRUD to work. So that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed.